What's up? I'm the Afrikan Caesar with Sneaker Bar Detroit. We're here at No Joke Kicks, located at 1220 Library Street in downtown Detroit. And this is our video review of the Nike Zoom Flight 96 Allen Iverson. All right, so first released back in 1996, a la the Nike Zoom Flight 96. This shoe was worn by a few notable players such as Jason Kidd, Penny Hardaway, before they each had their own signature shoe. This particular version came out in 2014 to commemorate the 1996 NBA draft class that had both Allen Iverson and Kobe Bryant. Obviously, this colorway is meant to be the Allen Iverson colorway, as the Philadelphia 76ers colorway of the red, white, and blue. And then you have the Lakers colorway for Kobe, which was white, purple, and gold. Each shoe came with the number of the player stitched on the back. This one is the Allen Iverson one, so of course it has the 3 stitched on the back. Kobe's had the 8 stitched on his, not the 24, but the 8. So Nike came out with this shoe. However, once Allen Iverson got wind of this shoe being released, him and his lawyer decided to reach out to Nike and get compensation because they felt like it was too close to Allen Iverson's likeness with the color scheme and the 3 to not be compensated. They felt like they used Allen Iverson's likeness or his imagery to sell a shoe. And so at that point, Nike decided to recall the shoes. Only a few pairs got out. Most of the shoes actually released overseas. Nike was pretty good at getting all the shoes together here in the States. So a few pairs got leaked out. Fortunately for myself, I was able to get a size 15, which, you know, just trying to find a size 15 in any shoe is a struggle within itself. So being able to find this pair is truly dope. One of the things that I think, obviously I pointed this out earlier, that makes this shoe is the Stitch 3 on the back. Nike actually had thought about coming back out with this shoe, minus the 3. Now this is probably the only pair of shoes in my collection that I don't wear, and it's funny because people often ask me, is there any shoes in your collection that you don't wear? And for the most part, I wear all my shoes. You should definitely wear your shoes. A lot of people, you know, like to collect shoes and keep them dead stock. And that's nice. It becomes a conversation piece after a while because the glue starts to separate, the midsole starts to crumble, and it's actually better for your shoes if you wear them because the heat from your foot allows the glue to bond better, and just overall wearing your shoes around gives them extended life, per se. You know, wrapping them in plastic and keeping them in your closet for like 20 years, once again, becomes a nice conversation piece because you can't wear them. So this would definitely be one of those conversation pieces. However, I didn't pay that much for them. I actually got them for a good deal. So to be able to get a size 15 for a good deal, just thank the sneaker guys for that one. But this is the one shoe in my collection that I don't wear because this shoe will never come back out again, not in this version. Like I said, they might come back out with the same colorway, but it won't have that 3 stitch on the back. And that small little detail is the difference between this shoe being valuable and the next shoe just being another retro. So anyway, definitely happy to have this in my collection. If you can, shoot your shot. There's still some pairs available really on eBay for like very low price. A lot of people don't know the history on this shoe. They don't know that the shoe was recalled and banned. So they just think they have some random pair of Zoom Flights. So you might actually be able to catch these for a good price on eBay. Go ahead, shoot your shot when you get a chance to. The upper is made up almost entirely of royal blue nubuck, layered with, looks like carbon fiber material, but actually is some type of woven material, layered in vinyl and trimmed in red. You have the Nike swoosh at the top collar of the shoe, trimmed in white stitching. On the toe of the shoe, you have perforations at the bottom of the tongue. Going up the tongue is also made up of blue nubuck, along with blue mesh. You have white laces. At the top, you have red eyelets on both sides. And at the top of the tongue, it says Zoom Air in red. It has a white line stitched in between the 2 words. The inside sock liner is also done in a royal blue colorway. Behind the tongue is done in red. The insole is also done in red, and on the heel of the tongue, it says Flight School 1996, screen printed in white. Don't mind the tape. That's what I usually do. whenever I have a shoe of significance and it has something significant on the heel, on the insole, I usually put tape on there to protect it so that it stays over time. All right, so this is what I call the money shot. This is what makes this shoe so significant. This is what that Nike Almost shoe is. This number 3 stitched on the back heel where you have the insole, or the sock liner, I'm sorry, extending down into the back heel of the shoe. You have the number 3 stitched in red. On the midsole, you have white polyurethane extending around the perimeter of the shoe with royal blue speckles, or dark blue speckles, I'm sorry, splattered throughout the midsole. On the back half of the shoe, you have what seems to be some type of blue plastic air bubble that goes around the back half and onto the inside foot of the shoe. And on the back heel, on the outside foot of the shoe, you have the Nike swoosh engraved into the midsole. The outsole extends upward on the front toe of the shoe with the Nike swoosh embossed on the front of the toe. The outsole is completely translucent, and I have to point this out. I think this is one of the first shoes that Nike added the blue tint to. If you don't know, most clear shoes oxidize, and that's what makes them turn that piss yellow. So Nike started incorporating a blue tint to kind of combat the oxidation. So this is one of the first shoes that has that. The outsole, once again, is that icy blue translucent with hits of red for the traction and a spiral design on both the forefoot and the heel. In the midfoot section, you do have the carbon fiber, but it's encased in this blue plastic. And then you have Zoom Air with the Nike swoosh done in white. So that about wraps up our video review of the Nike Zoom Flight 96 Allen Iversons. Once again, if you get a chance to, definitely go on eBay, StockX, GOAT, Kixify, wherever they sell sneakers, and try to get your hands on this pair, because once they're gone, they will be gone forever. So definitely get your hands on these. Also too, if you do manage to get your hands on these and you decide to wear them, you definitely want to protect your investment. Definitely get yourself some Crep Protect, the only brand that protects you from head to toe. You got the cleaner, you got the peels if your feet stink, and you also got the wipes and the protecting to keep it from spills and all that other stuff. So definitely get yourself some Crep Protect along with these shoes if you're fortunate enough to get your hands on them. That about wraps up our review. I'd like to thank the good people at Nojo Kicks for allowing me to come down here to shoot this video. Also like to thank my fam at Sneaker Bar Detroit. Remember to check out the Sneaker Boss Podcast, the #1 sneaker podcast on the planet, every Saturday on Sneaker Bar Detroit's YouTube channel. If you can't catch us live on there, you can find us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, Stitcher. Wherever you can listen to podcasts, you can find ours. Subscribe, follow us. We're getting close to 50,000 downloads, so we definitely appreciate all the extra downloads. Help us get to 50,000 by the end of the year. Anyway, I'm about to wrap this whole video up. I'm getting out of here. I'm Afrikan Caesar with Sneaker Bar Detroit. Once again, we're at Nojo Kicks, located in downtown Detroit. This is the Nike Zoom Flight 96 Allen Iverson. We'll see you guys next time. We out. Peace.